This narrow strip of water can influence fuel prices, electricity costs, and entire economies thousands of kilometers away. Every day, enormous tankers squeeze through it, carrying energy needed by countries across the world. Interrupt this one route, and the shock can travel through shipping, markets, factories, and household budgets. So why does the Strait of Hormuz matter? Who uses it? And what happens when shipping stops? The Strait of Hormuz is the main maritime entrance and exit for the Persian Gulf. Iran lies along the northern side, while Oman's Musandam Peninsula forms the southern side. Musandam is a rugged Omani peninsula separated from mainland Oman by territory belonging to the UAE. At its narrowest, the strait is only about 21 miles, or 34 kilometers, across. Islands, rocky coastlines, and changing water depths make the geography more complicated than a simple open channel. Despite the narrow geography, the channel is deep and wide enough for the world's largest crude tankers. Ships do not sail randomly. They follow an internationally recognized traffic separation system. One lane carries vessels entering the Persian Gulf and is approximately 2 nautical miles wide. A separate 2 nautical mile lane carries ships leaving the Gulf toward the open ocean. A 2-mile separation zone sits between the lanes to reduce head-on collision risks. The result is essentially a carefully managed 2-way motorway built for some of the largest moving objects on Earth. The ships carry crude oil, refined fuels, condensates, liquefied petroleum gas, and liquefied natural gas. In 2024, around 20 million barrels of oil and petroleum liquids moved through Hormuz every day. That volume was equivalent to approximately 1/5 of total global petroleum liquids consumption. Hormuz also handled more than 1/4 of all oil traded internationally by sea. Roughly 1/5 of global LNG trade also used the strait, with most of it originating in Qatar. Saudi Arabia supplied the largest share of crude moving through Hormuz during the 2024 baseline. Exports from Iraq, Kuwait, the UAE, Qatar, and Iran also depend heavily on access to these waters. The strait therefore functions like an enormous floating pipeline shared by several energy-exporting economies. Most crude and condensate passing through Hormuz travels east toward rapidly growing Asian markets. China, India, Japan, and South Korea are among the largest destination markets for Hormuz crude. A similarly large majority of Hormuz LNG cargoes also travel toward Asian customers. That makes Asian importers especially exposed when shipping slows or energy prices suddenly increase. The cargo eventually supports transport, aviation, electricity, manufacturing, plastics, fertilizer, and countless everyday products. A disruption begins before a ship is blocked. A credible threat can make companies hesitate immediately. Insurers may demand higher war risk premiums before agreeing to cover ships, cargoes, and crews. Some ship owners may avoid the region, reducing available tanker capacity and increasing transport prices. Oil traders react to expected shortages, meaning prices can move before physical supplies actually disappear. Refineries then compete for replacement supplies from other producers, routes, and storage facilities. Higher energy and shipping costs can eventually appear in airfares, deliveries, food prices, and household bills. Iran's long northern coastline and nearby islands give it significant geographical influence over the passage. Oman controls the southern shoreline and shares responsibility for navigation through the recognized Maritime corridor. International maritime law recognizes transit passage through straits used for continuous international navigation. Merchant ships, patrol vessels, and naval forces therefore operate within an unusually crowded and politically sensitive space. Mines, missiles, drones, fast boats and vessel seizures can threaten shipping without requiring a conventional naval battle. In 2026, official maritime advisories warned that risks to commercial vessels in the region remained high. Mariners have also faced GNSS interference, spoofed positions, and the need to verify navigation using several systems. This is why Hormuz can be badly disrupted even when no permanent physical